YouTube, what's up, y'all? It's been a minute. I ain't been blogging. We ain't been blogging. Part of the reason is my fault. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. But on another note too, man, when this camera come on, man, I turn to a different person. I get nervous. I get shy. It ain't easy as you think it is, and I gotta kind of just be more myself and stop trying to act like I'm selling something, and just be the real me, do me, and just give it straight to y'all. So I'm trying to shake these nerves, and I've been watching YouTube this morning. I'm like, man, maybe I should keep videos coming about different things. And I really stopped, and I was telling Sierra too, because it's like, we told our story, we told our journey. I'm like, man, people, they seen the growth, they seen the grind, they seen the good, the bad, so we just tried to share that with people. But one thing that I noticed is everybody's situation is different. Everybody's, some people single, some people family, some people got careers, some people just jumping out on hope, some people got kids, families, some people may be with a spouse, may be with a girlfriend, boyfriend, going to college. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to, keep getting into that type of stuff, but everybody different and it's just so broad. So I was just like, you know what? We told our story, that's it, but I want to just break it down and get some stuff, not just on our journey, we kind of did that, but more on, some stuff that we own and stuff that can kind of help people too along the way. So one thing I wanted to bring up is about when you're moving out of state, moving out of town, one thing to take into consideration is your kids. You know what I mean? So your kids gonna play a major role in this, being that they getting out their comfort zone, they gotta meet new friends. You know what I'm saying? That these days kids want to stay in the house, be on the phone all day. After a while, if you don't got a lot of family or friends where you're moving, your kids get bored. So man, one most important thing you want to do is keep these kids active. Get them in the sports, get them in camps, programs, and things like that. Or your kids will become miserable, and once if your kids miserable, that all that effect comes on you. So you always want to keep these kids busy, man. So take that into consideration. Now, another thing is moving into a bigger city from a smaller city is a lot of people think that the cost of living a little more coming from a smaller city, not bigger cities or similar cities. But when you coming from the Midwest and stuff like that, it's a little more expensive, and you would think that these jobs pay more. But when I'm on these apps and looking at these jobs and things like that, the pay rates seem the same back in St. Louis and back where we come from. I don't see no major difference. I don't know. Sometimes some of them jobs may even pay a little more back home, but so take that into consideration. I don't see a lot of big pay increases. It's a lot of opportunity. It's definitely a place where you can grind and get some money. Like I say, the kids are important. And another thing, if you're a couple and you moving out of town, I don't know if you got family, you got to know, if you don't have family here, I know we dealt with for the first year, we didn't get a lot of intimacy time, we didn't get a lot of date time, depending on how old your kids. Now, if you got older kids, they can stay at home, man, that's great. But if you got younger kids and, sometimes, you stuck in the house with your kids, you got to do everything. Sometimes you need that time to kind of bond with your mate. And for a whole year, man, Sierra couldn't really get any alone time, any privacy time, because we didn't have any family here. For me, I need that. I want that sometimes. So if it's couples that love going out, love doing stuff, and like a lot of intimacy time. Some people like to party, some people like to travel. You got to take that into consideration when you have children involved as well, because you just don't want any stranger watching your kids, and you don't want to just leave your kids at home all the time, and things like that. So you definitely want to take that into consideration. And lately, I just update y'all what we've been on, man. We just been chilling, and Houston starting to feel more like home. At first it was exciting. Now it's starting to feel mellow, smoothing out. Everything's been good. Sierra had a birthday, man. We hang with some of my friends we met from St. Louis on YouTube. We went to this jazz bar, man. It was dope. We had a good time, man. We love that place. My daughter Tatiana had her 13th birthday. So her and her friends from school, they went out to this trampoline park called Urban Air, where you bounce all on the trampolines and flip around. So she said she had a good time with that. We just had to go to St. Louis about 2 weeks ago for our little brother graduation. He graduated from high school, so we took a road trip. So I tell you, man, May been busy, and I don't know if y'all know, me and Sierra been together 15 years. We are engaged. That's my wife because we've been together 15 years. In Texas, we've been together. You married. You know what I mean? They got the law, common law, whatever it's called, but you've been together, you live together, you married, but 15 years we married, but we never had the wedding. We supposed to have a wedding, but we decided we wanted to move out of town, and we had to get ourselves together. So April next year, we're having our wedding. She's driving me crazy, but that's something that we planning on. You know, we planning it out, we saving everything. So that's gonna take a lot of, pretty much the next year, we're gonna be planning and getting ready for this wedding, and that's been keeping us occupied. But man, we've been chilling. We got us a new dog. We got us a new puppy named Luke. We had to drive 4 hours, so now we got 2 dogs. And man, everything been good. We just been grinding, working hard, and you know, things like that. And you know, I've been here, and I think it's time. I miss, like I was saying earlier in the video, how everybody experienced different. I used to catch myself talking to my sisters, my cousins, and brother-in-law, sister, like, man, y'all Houston youth, man, y'all need to move down here, come see it, man, y'all love it. And I found myself kind of, you know, want to share my joy and our experience and our growth with everybody around me that I love, that we love. And it's just like everybody's journey different. So I say I have to stop with the, you know what I mean, trying to sell Houston, because, you know, you miss family. You want to enjoy this nice growth with family, because we love to barbecue. You know what I'm saying? We love to have parties. We like to go out. You know what I'm saying? We like cooking and, you know, chilling, listening to music, smoking hookahs and things like that, watching the game with my boys. So I missed that. So I've been trying to sell Houston to a lot of people. And, you know, I just say, man, everybody, everything not for everybody. Whatever God has for whoever, it'll work itself out for that. So that's another thing. And, man, my youngest daughter was playing soccer, like I say. Man, you got to keep these kids busy, man. I try to tell them to go outside and find friends, but you know, this generation kids don't really go outside. They sit on their phones all day. So I'm trying to she's been playing soccer. She's we about to sign up for gymnastics. My daughter, you know, one of her friends, she hangs with her. They got some real nice parents, and she goes over there on the weekend, because her mom said the same thing. Oh, she just sits here on the phone over summer break board. And I don't know about y'all, but man, these summer camps, and all this stuff is expensive. These gymnastics class, soccer, sports. So you got to take that into consideration when you move into that. Not only, you know, how much you're going to be paying for rent if you're a single income household, that you got to keep daycare. You gotta remember, you have to pay for child care if you work crazy hours. You gotta get sports, summer camps, reading clubs, YMCAs. You know, all that stuff can get expensive. So a big thing that you want to take into consideration is factor all that in, and when you get ready to move, when you about to move, that factor all that in, that you want to keep the kids entertained, and you want to keep that, you and the you know, your husband, wife, or whatever. I want to make sure that y'all can, you know, keep yourself and get a little intimacy time and hang out and do the things that y'all like to do, because if not, you will not like it, maybe. You know what I'm saying? You'll get homesick and want to go home. But for the most part, man, what I noticed here, man, in Houston, man, they have day parties, especially once it gets warm, all day. You can go on the patio, get a drink at 3, 4 in the afternoon, man. I'm talking about, it seemed like you at a nighttime club, patio packed, The vibes always good. Y'all know the Rockets been doing good, man. Me and Sierra go to the bars and watch the game. I mean, music, good food, wings. Man, we found the jazz bar. We found little wineries, restaurants to eat on the patio, and just trying to keep, what I'm saying, figuring stuff out. But there's always something to do down here. And man, like I said, we love it. But I'm trying to work on the content to bring y'all some dope videos. And if anybody moved here or got an experience they want to share, man, y'all can email the video. I'll post it so people can get different inputs on different things. And for the most part, man, we just been chilling. Like I say, planning this wedding, and we trying to buy us a house. So, man, these next 2 years, that's the only thing I'm worried about, is getting this wedding done and getting the house. So, for the most part, I'm gonna be chilling, laid back. We had a good time at home. We missed the food, so we was back home. We've been trying to diet. Man, we were doing amazing on our diet, losing weight. We went back home and crashed, so we back on that. And I just want to update y'all with a little cool video and let you know, man, keep the kids, and what they gonna do, what's gonna keep them entertained, because it's a hard transaction. When the couples, you know what I'm saying, y'all want to keep that intimacy, and you know what I'm saying. If you're a single income household, you want to take in all the expenses and things like that. But I don't want to hold y'all, but man, I say in the next day or two, Sierra will be here. We'll upload the video and give y'all some new content, talk about different things, and ask y'all opinions on a lot of stuff. But man, I'm out. It's nice talking to y'all, man. We'll be back.